It's almost 9 o'clock Tuesday morning. Grabbed a bounce trade off of yesterday's point of control. This area has been holding. Delta's kind of drying up. You can see it drying up on the 1 minute chart too. Positive delta starting to build up. We just got a nice 10-point bounce there. This is a 1 minute chart and this is a 5 minute chart. I've got the ultimate delta painting the candles on both of these charts. I've got level 1 activated, just level 1, and I've set the threshold to 0. So any positive delta is going to paint the candle green, and any negative delta is going to paint the candle red. And then I've got single bar divergence on, just painting the inside of the candles black if there's single bar divergence. I've got the polarity indicator on here. And then on both of the charts I've got an experimental indicator that I'm just messing around with. And I'm not really going to mention anything about it because apparently the Omniscan that NINZA came out with, I had a couple meetings with them. They didn't actually copy the flow stack. A customer had reached out and was like, hey, I got this great idea for an indicator. So they built it off of that. So someone that watched the preview videos for the flow stack was like, hey NINZA, I got this great idea that I came up with. So whoever did that and claimed credit for their supposed original idea, eat a giant bag of dicks. Got just a few minutes before the New York Open. Came right up to VWAP. Rejected right off of VWAP there. Got my 5 Lucid accounts and 3 Apex accounts. The Apex accounts I am not attached to. Probably going to be doing some crazy stupid shit with the 3 Apex accounts, trying to get them passed before January 6th. I've got the regular NQ over here, only trading on the 3 Apex accounts. So if I'm getting ready to do some stupid shit, I'm going to trade on this chart. And this is my micro chart that I'm trading all the Lucid accounts on. Then it's also copy trading twice the size into the Apex accounts on the micros. The Lucid accounts I'm definitely attached to and going to be trading them responsibly. Just the market open. Nice washout signal right away. Bunch of positive delta. Got into a short when we started pushing below VWAP here with a lot of negative delta. We were kind of wicking off a VWAP for a while. Then we just started pushing hard. So I hopped in there. Almost grabbed along here. We had a washout signal, imbalance signal. It was hovering right at yesterday's point of control. Popped up over 15 points there from when the washout signals appeared. Could have easily got my 10 points there. Definitely a tight little range this morning so far. Just bouncing between VWAP and yesterday's point of control. Had all of these imbalance signals building up. So we're just chopping around here. Finally starting to try and break lower. Getting this hold up here at this special 50% wicks level. Just had a really nice bounce there. Just had this really big spike in delta back here on this candle. We had a little pullback to yesterday's point of control, but hardly any negative delta coming through. Finally just overpowered. Bunch more positive delta coming in. Just got a little close above VWAP. Looks like we're pushing up to this next cluster of key levels up here. Saw price stalling up here. Had to go for a little short off of current day open. Also the midnight level on the 5-minute NQ. Just popped down 10 points. I think I grabbed around 7. Price was approaching the last 50% wicks level. Tried for a bounce short for 5 points. I got 1 ticked right there. So I hopped out for just like a point. If I would have held on for another minute, it ended up dropping over 10 points there. Beautiful rejection off of this 50% wicks level. These are new lines that are going to be added to the MMT 50/50 indicator. Check out this 5-minute candle. We've got some single bar divergence. So even though the candle closed up, delta was negative. So then after this 5-minute candle closed, we've just dropped over 15 points there. Big old top wick on this candle. The single bar divergence is part of the ultimate delta indicator. I just had to log out and log back in. One of the brokerages lost connection. See all those imbalance signals that were printed on price change are gone. There's just a few remaining that printed on bar close. Still got my experimental signals rocking on the charts here. I was very interested in along here when I saw this candle. The big old wick, tiny little body. That's right when I got disconnected. We did pop up like 13 points there. Would have been a nice little bounce long. This was right at yesterday's point of control and pre-market low. Got FOMC later today. So far price has just been kind of chopping around this morning. Just looking back at the 60-minute time frame here, seeing what is down below yesterday's low here. Got some previous day key levels at 30. Then we got this elusive gap that has not filled yet down at whole number here. Then I'm just looking for clusters of key levels or price rejections below that. Then looking for clusters of previous day key levels above price as well. Just kind of looking for higher time frame potential areas of support and resistance. I got my go-to 3 time frame setup back. The 15-minute chart did not last very long. Just over the years I've come to prefer the 60-minute, the 5-minute, and the 1-minute. Any more than that I start to get a little bit distracted. 3 time frames is just right. Just grabbed a short off of the 15-minute center, pulled up to the 15-minute center, just dropped right back down to yesterday's point of control. There was 10 points in there, but I think I only grabbed 7 or 8. Getting closer to 10:30, got about 7 minutes left. We're pretty close to the 50 SMA on the 5-minute, which happens to be right at VWAP. So if we're still around this area, coming up to 10:30, just gonna look for some more ranging around in this area. We just came right up to VWAP and the 50 SMA on the 5-minute. Got a nice 20-point rejection off of that level. So in this candle, even though we have all the positive delta coming up, definitely not buying right into VWAP, pre-market center, and the 50 SMA on the 5-minute. If we started to close above that level, then maybe yes. But not getting into a trade right into the cluster of key levels there. Well, it's 10:34. There is not really anything happening. We're in like a 5-point range for the past 8 minutes. Gonna call it a day there. Up pretty nice in the accounts today. Just stacking the micros. Apex still has their 90% off sale and the killer PA lifetime activation fee deal going on until January 6th. Lucid, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and TradeDay all have great deals as well. Anyone that's out there using code MonkeyMan is the absolute best. Thanks so much for your support. I wish you best of luck in your trading. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.